Hello, it's Victoria from Coastal Themes, and I am excited to be back with a video that I am very passionate about. It is 5 reasons we're moving client sites to Framer in 2026. It's something that I'm suggesting to clients. It's something that clients are even suggesting to me. People are getting wind of Framer. They're hearing how easy it is to build out custom designs. They're hearing how easy it is to manage, which is especially important. And the cost is reasonable, it works really well, it's constantly evolving, and they're releasing new updates every week. So I've outlined 5 reasons that I'm moving clients to Framer, and these are probably some of the reasons why you should too. The first one is design to build speed. Gone are the days of designing in Figma and pulling into Framer. While you can still do this, you can use the Figma to Framer plugin and import from Figma. Right now, Framer is looking pretty good for designing in, so you can create a design file, you can start designing straight away, and you have all the same features that you have for building on Framer, but you can design. And once you're ready to move this over into your pages, you can simply paste it in and place it where you need it. This kind of becomes your mood board, your workshop, where you can design, get sign off from clients, and then when you're happy to put it into your live designs and your live files, you can just drop it into the page. You can even make things components and they'll all stay linked when you move them over into the pages. The second reason is Framer has a CMS that doesn't make us cry. Even just the way you manage your CMS, you can edit posts and listings really easily. Clients grasp this concept very quickly. It's really easy to search through your files. And when you do want to add a new field or anything custom to your CMS, all you have to do is simply edit your fields, add a new input. And there's a range of custom inputs. You can reference other CMS collections, you can multi-reference. There's so many things you can now do with the CMS on Framer just natively. And this isn't even touching on their new server API, for example, that launched in February 26, and that allows you to sync CMS collections with external sources. You can even go as far as to build an MCP server that you can update your website from your company's Slack. So excited to share more on those. I think there's a lot we haven't delved into, especially on the CMS. I'm excited to show you more about the CMS. One thing I do want to mention, which we are about to do a video on very soon, is the new dynamic filters. So all you need to do is head to filters, and you can now see you have dynamic options under these filter options. So we can add a search field, and this means when I preview this page, I can search my posts. Perfect, easy, no questions asked. You can even filter by tags, you can filter by dates. The filtering has become so much easier to put in place, and we're super excited about dynamic filters this year and how that's going to change CMSs and using CMSs on Framer. The third thing we're really excited about, and the reason we're moving people especially from Webflow to Framer, is because of how easy it is to animate on Framer. Whether you're just adding a basic scroll animation or hover animation, whether you want to add more aggressive kind of scroll animations or on appear animations, you can do it all. There's so many options, and especially when it comes to transitions like layering and things on scroll, tickers, these things are so easy to set up because Framer has a bunch of pre-made components that you can use and literally just drag and drop into. Creating hover components for your buttons and so many other things is becoming very easy to do, and all you need is to follow a basic tutorial or use one of the many components which people have shared on the internet, not just on the Framer marketplace, but in so many other places. The fourth thing I really have to focus on is how great Framer pricing is. It is probably one of the most competitive pricing structures out there for what you get. This means that if you are building your first website or building your 100th website, and that's a one-pager, the price isn't different. The complexity and the ability to add in layers of complexity stay the same. And even when you want to start adding more complex things like events and funnels, more CMS collections and pro features, even so, the pricing is super reasonable. You never really hit over £100 a month, £77 a month for a scale plan, plus your usage is pretty competitive. And the final thing I'm looking forward to really diving into this year is Framer's Convert add-on. This is something I'm really looking forward to speaking about, playing with, and exploring, especially coming from a conversion rate optimization background. The Framer Convert add-on allows you to run A/B tests, build funnels, track analytics. It really allows you to run A/B tests, learn from your traffic, and do this all internally in Framer without having to rope in tools like VWO and Convert.com. While these are really well placed for very, very large enterprise experimentation teams, you can now do this in Framer. So if you have a really well performing site with a decent amount of traffic and you're not willing or wanting to invest in VWO or Convert, you can now do this all natively in Framer just with the Convert add-on. The add-on is available for Pro and Scale packages. It's £38 a month. Obviously, this will be different wherever you're based, and it allows you to track, up to 500,000 events. I think that's pretty good. And that comes with your A/B testing, your funnels, your customization, and triggers, which is a whole thing we're going to go into very, very soon. So those are the 5 reasons we're moving sites to Framer this 2026. And what would you like us to cover for the rest of the year? That's it from me, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye.